All right. Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Franklin and Douglas, where we talk about current events and give you bad advice. I'm Franklin. Boom. And with me, as always, is my buddy Douglas. Double D. How's it going?
It's hold on, let me back up here. It's going great. Well, when we're recording, it's happy Friday, buddy.
Yes, it's Friday.
Goodness.
Yes. Yes. How was your week?
It was good. We did a little paint and sip, those little
Mm-hmm.
get-togethers. I don't know if you saw the pictures on
Yes,
my
I did
socials.
see it. I did see it. You guys looked great. Yes, you're so
Thanks.
artsy and crafty. I love it.
It's part of my new year, new me, be more social. I actually talked to the people that were sitting next to me.
Oh my God,
I
how'd you
know.
do? Did you
I,
take extra meds for that? Because I know I do.
no, the same amount of meds.
Okay, look at you growing. I
I
love
know.
it.
How about you? How's your
Wow.
week going, buddy?
It's been pretty good. As you know,
Hmm.
California has been dealing with some wildfires as
Oh,
in Southern California.
yes.
It's been absolutely devastating, and currently the fire has still not been contained,
Wow.
and it has burned over 40,000 acres. And to put that in perspective, that is basically 1,800 Alcatraz islands, out here in San Francisco,
Yeah.
right? 1,800 of those, or it could be 400 Disneyland parks,
Ooh.
all right?
Yeah.
Or slightly larger than Washington, D.C. Can you believe that?
A whole
So
state.
a whole state. So it has been extremely devastating. Lives have been lost, and obviously families uprooted and property lost. And so it's been absolutely heartbreaking to see.
Hmm.
And it's not just movie stars; it's regular families
Oh,
and
yeah.
things like that. And so it is very heartbreaking to see. So please, please, please keep your prayers and thoughts for the people in Southern California. And up here in the north, well, we've been doing some rocking and rolling, some shaking and baking, a couple of earthquakes.
Oh,
Remember
no.
when you first moved out here and those earthquakes? You got the first earthquake and you were just like, I'm going home.
Right. It's like after, like for me, because like I was never there for like the really big bad earthquake that happened in the 80s. So for me,
Yes.
like they just kind of became fun and like hopefully nothing fell over. But
Yeah.
I remember I had friends out there that this would like they would freak out because it could always
Yeah.
be that next big one.
Exactly. No, if you were born in California and you know about the earthquakes, we're like, wake me when it's a 7.0.
Right, right.
You know? So yeah, this one was it was about a 3.5. So yeah, just a
Mm,
little bump
a little
and
tickle.
a little tickle. Yeah, right, right. But I I have been gathering all of my supplies together because I'm telling you something's happening. Something's going to happen.
Right.
So I ordered my food kit from my Patriot Supply Company, and I've got my emergency preparedness kit, and yeah, because the purge is going to happen. It's going to happen soon. So yeah, but otherwise, the sun is out. It's been extremely cold,
Hmm.
but it's been a pretty good week. Other than that.
Good, good.
Oh, yeah, yeah. So you know what? Let's go ahead and get into the episode. I think some good topics for you.
Yes, I
And
can't wait. Some tasty
right,
tidbits for us.
exactly. So let's go ahead and get into it. I think you remember Aaliyah, right?
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
One in a
So,
million.
hmm well, for our listeners who may not know who she is, basically she was Beyonce before Beyonce. You
Right?
know? That's how I look at it. Her debut album, "Age Ain't Nothing But a Number,"
Oh no. Get
it
away, R.
it
Kelly.
ugh, it came out in 1994,
Wow.
and, she tragically died, August the 25th in 2001 in an airplane crash in the Bahamas at the tender age of 22, just 22.
Isn't that
And
crazy to think?
I know, it's crazy. So, Well, we just celebrated what would have been her 46th birthday yesterday, January 16th.
Hmm.
And Mattel created a Barbie doll in her image. And it's so amazing. And it sold out like as soon as it hit the online. And
Yes.
we'll have pictures up for you to look, but it is so great to see her likeness and her music still thriving after all of these years. And like I say, she was a great, great entertainer and a huge loss. But I thought that was so good that they made a Barbie of her, and it was the images that the Barbie doll has some of the ones that from her videos, and I was like, oh my god, I remember that video. It's so great.
Yeah, I think
So
the outfit was from the One in a Million video. I think
right.
her brother really wanted that one because of just the
Y-
message it also sends out to women out there. But it was kind of like a
Exactly.
flashback when you see the doll. You're like, oh my god, I remember that video. You know?
Right, right. So, yeah, so that was out. So hopefully they will get some more because like I say, it sold out right away, and it was great. I was trying to get online to get one myself, but yeah, they were sold out. So hopefully I'm pretty sure they'll somebody's going to be putting it up online,
Oh
selling
yeah.
it for just for thousands,
Oh yeah.
but no. So yeah, rest in peace to Aaliyah and happy 46th birthday to her. And so I see
How
you.
do we
Huh?
get a Franklin Barbie doll?
Well, I've got this artsy crafty buddy
Yeah.
who has yet after 18 plus years created this Barbie for me, and I've asked. Remember those pictures I asked you to make?
Yes.
So maybe we'll get that. Maybe we'll create a double D and Franklin dolls.
Maybe my next paint and sip.
Exactly. So I noticed you have your
Oh,
Dunkin' T-shirt on.
well, technically, Punkin Donut,
Okay, well,
but
pumpkin, but it's still the brand name looks
yes,
like that. So did you hear about Dunkin'?
someone tipped me off on it. What's going on?
So some Dunkin' Donut stores across the country had to temporarily close because they ran out of donuts. And it was some sort of ingredient that they had, and they ran out, and so they had to put signs up on the doors. Sorry, no donuts.
What? Remember
So
those commercials where it's like, gotta make the donut?
Time to make the donut. The donut.
Scott, obviously, that guy did not wake up to go make the
he
donuts
he
that
didn't
day.
he didn't he didn't wake up. It was probably the same guy who worked at with the monkey farm.
Yes,
Remember? So apparently in Nebraska, New Mexico, Arizona, they all ran out of donuts.
it
Okay.
dodged my state of Ohio, thankfully.
Thankfully. Well, reporters and everything reached out to Krispy Kreme to
Yes,
see if they had any issues, and tell me why they threw ultimate shade.
right,
They were they were like, we don't rely on manufacturing.
right.
We make our donuts from scratch.
Yeah,
So our
oh,
customers are,
yes.
yes, it was hilarious. I was like, "Dang, shots fired, donut world."
I mean, I don't know. Like Krispy Kreme donuts are like way too sweet for me. So I
I
mean,
know,
they can
yeah,
keep
and
making
they
those piles of sugar, but
they're just so but they're so light, but it's just, like, tons of sugar. It's like a crack donut, you know? You eat one of those, and people make, like, burgers and different
oh
things out of
yeah,
them. Have you seen that? Where they're, like,
yes. Blech.
cutting in half, and they're making a cheeseburger out of a Krispy Kreme. I'm like, "Ooh, bubble guts."
You know what though? It's New Year, new me, so we ain't even touched the donut. So
We have not.
donkeys can
But
be out.
no donkeys. I know, Ben Affleck was probably nervous because he was like, "Oh my god," because that's his place.
I mean, yeah, stay home with Jennifer and make
Which
donuts.
Jennifer?
Oh, is he no longer with her?
God, where have you been?
See,
Yeah,
listeners,
they got divorced.
I'm
They
not.
got divorced real quick.
I don't follow celebrity news.
You know me, I love that drama.
Mm-mm-mm.
So yeah, no, they're no longer together. So maybe he'll make,
Rest in
you know,
peace.
rest. He didn't die. Just but speaking of divorce, Angelina finally got divorced from Brad Pitt after 8
I was
years
gonna
of
say,
going.
weren't they like not together for like forever?
They've been going through this whole entire battle for like 8 years. It's been crazy. He's trash. I don't know why we haven't canceled him anyway, but whatever.
Are they trying to figure out which kid is going with who? All 20 kids.
Ooh, you didn't have to go down that road. She got 6.
She was collecting a kid from each country. She is the biggest
He only
Pokemon trainer.
he only adopted 3 children and had 3 of her own, you jerk.
Oh, 3 of them were hers. I didn't know that. I thought they were all
Yes.
adopted.
No, she
Again,
had twins, and then she had another girl with Brad. You're so
again,
ridiculous.
I can't follow. I have a hard enough time following my own life, let alone that of Angelina and Brad.
Okay, well, you need to follow it, and you need to also watch you watch her movie on Netflix. It's amazing. I guess you can see I'm an Angelina fan.
The Eternals, that movie.
No, but that was good too. It's called Maria, about the amazing opera singer. Please watch it, okay?
I'll consider
Wow. Okay, so
it.
on to my next funny tidbit that happened this week. Our buddy, Wile E. Coyote, genius.
Wile E. Coyote, super genius. I like the way that rolls out.
Well, he got himself into a pickle while chasing that roadrunner, and he took a wrong turn and ended up in a grocery store in Chicago, in the refrigerator of the grocery store. Okay, so apparently, the poor little thing, and he's such a cutie pie too. You put up the pictures. He is so cute and looks so scared. So he was in the refrigerator section. No, you're picking up your little stuff, and you're like, "Hey, I see eyes. That's a
Yeah.
coyote."
Wasn't like
So
the refrigerated meat section was like the deli section or something, I think it was.
I think it was the deli section.
Yeah.
He didn't get it. He didn't get into the meat section, and so so now animal control had to be called out, and because of budget cuts, it took them a long time to get out
Oh,
there.
really?
Right. So poor little Wiley, he was just sitting in there. So what I didn't like about the picture, now of course they had to do what they had to do, but they were trying to pull him out by his poor little
So,
tail.
with a broom and a hand on his tail. I'm like, what are they
Exactly.
gonna do with that broom?
What are they doing here? Poor Wiley. And so they got him out, and he slipped out and jumped right back into
Yeah.
the refrigerator.
He's like, hell no.
It was absolutely hilarious to see that. So they finally got him out, and I believe animal control, took care of it. But yeah, it was just like a 3-ring circus trying to get this poor little coyote out of the out of the refrigerator, and customers all in there still shopping.
Mhm.
Like, why didn't they close the store?
Listen, I worked at a grocery store. They don't close them for no. I had to deal with kittens.
Exactly,
I had
exactly.
one of our
Power was
friends.
out.
Yes, one of our friends dealt with an actual deer that came into the grocery store and was like trying to lure it out with like leaf lettuce and stuff. Nah, things were still up and running. Like, don't mind Bambi over there.
Exactly. Yeah. No, I've had to deal with that too, where, the power has gone out and they
Yes.
gave us flashlights to take the customers
Yep.
around. I'm like, are you kidding me? Shut the store down.
Shipped in dry ice to put on top of the freezer set. I'm like, it's all bad. I'm going home.
Exactly. So, yeah, that's just been some crazy mess going
I
on.
was
And so,
I was watching actually some of the local news from that area too. And like they were interviewing people outside of the grocery store and like, it's always the funniest commentary. One lady was like, what'd they say? They said something about what would you do if you saw the coyote in there? And she's like, I would have ran. I'm like, same girl, same. I'd be like, nope, not today. Don't want to be eaten up by no coyote.
okay.
But then she went back and she's
Anybody
like,
got time for that?
yeah. Got no shoes or nothing.
I ran for my life, Lord.
She then like went on to say like she did still want to see the coyote though, and the interview's like,
Yes.
"You still want to see it?" She's like, "Yeah, I want to see it." I'm like, "No, I'm good."
I'm serious, the picture of him sitting in the cage, he is so adorable. He's such a cutie pie. So, hopefully, they got him back into the wild or where he I don't know. I'm like, Where does a coyote come up in Chicago?"
Well,
Where
they
does he
because they said January through March is the mating season for coyotes, which I learned
Oh,
something new today.
he
So
was
he was
looking for some.
probably looking for a partner in the meat section, but they they actually took him to a rehab facility, I believe it was, or like a wildlife preserve type deals where
Oh,
they
okay, I was gonna
took the
say,
coyote.
he was drunk?
Yeah,
He took him to rehab?
yeah. They because I guess that it was in Aldi's. It's right by the train track, so I guess they got a lot of
Mhm.
wildlife over there. But yeah, no, I
Oh, okay. So, yeah, I thought that was hilarious, but, yeah, he's a
yes.
cutie, and so put that picture up so that everyone can see him. But so that's all I have for you today, a couple of fun little topics there, and, as we're heading into the holiday weekend, as, you know, Dr. Martin Luther King Day on
Hmm.
Monday, and also I think there's something else going on Monday. I can't remember, but
Something.
something's going on. And so remember the words of the great Dr. Martin Luther King: darkness cannot drive out darkness. Only light can do that.
Hmm.
Hate cannot drive out hate. Only love can do that. As we head into these next 4 years, remember those words,
Amen.
please.
Oh, moving.
Let's get into that advice. What you got for me?
Oh yeah, I got some juicy tidbits for us for
Mm,
advice today. So
I love it. I love it.
yeah, so as always, we want to remind our audience that we are not trained professionals and our advice should not
Mm-mm,
be taken seriously. But what
never.
qualifications do we have, Franklin?
We survived the Castros too for one night,
Mhm.
and if you've ever been there, you should know. You survive it, you're good. And we survived not getting kidnapped by that man in the van, so we can lead you through life's choices.
You know who didn't survive that? The coyote. He did get kidnapped by a man in a van.
Poor thing.
Poor thing.
I hope
So
he's okay.
today we'll be pulling our questions from Reddit, from the advice category, the Am I the Asshole category.
You are.
Thank you. So if you'd like us to answer your request for advice, please DM us on our socials or comment. Maybe your question will appear on our next episode.
Ooh, let's get into it.
So the first one is, am I the asshole for telling a woman where she can and can't give birth? Right? Let's go on. So
Oh,
they go on to
okay.
say, this is one of the stranger things that has ever happened to me. To set the scene, I, 26, bought the house I'm living in 2019 from this lovely older couple. I thought, as I'm sure anyone who has been in this situation might think, that the signing was going to be the last time I ever saw them or had anything to do with their family. I was
Mm.
wrong. Yesterday, I got a knock on my door. I opened to find a young couple, probably my age, maybe a bit younger. The woman was pregnant and looked like she was going to pop any day. I asked who they were and if I could help them. The woman replied that this home used to belong to her parents and that she was born in this house. I asked again what it was they wanted, since that didn't really tell me if they needed anything from me. See, I'd be thinking the same.
Okay,
So,
and so what do you want?
right. So she told me that her mother had also been born here in the upstairs bedroom. For context, this is now my bedroom. She then asked if I wouldn't mind letting her bring the stuff that was needed to give birth in the same spot as she and her mother were both born in. I said no, keeping in mind that A, this isn't her or her parents' house anymore, and B, that bedroom in question is my bedroom.
Yeah, okay.
Now, I thought this was as normal as a response as was possible given the strange question. But when I was telling my friends about it this afternoon, one of the girls in the friend group said that it was pretty cruel of me to tell a pregnant woman where she can and can't give birth. I did think that what I had said was all that strange, considering I never met the couple before, and I don't exactly want a strange woman giving birth where I sleep. But my friend insists that I could have come to some sort of arrangement. So here I am asking you guys, am I the asshole?
No, you're not the asshole. First of all, who does that?
Right?
I'm gonna go knock on my neighbor's door. "Hey, can I use your restroom?"
Right.
This is where I used to shit.
Oh my God. I just want one last poo for old time's sake.
People are so bold. I mean, go to the hospital, lady.
Right?
I I okay, so I get it, the sentimental value of it, but if that was the case, you should have bought the house, and
Right.
and then you would have had it and could have popped your baby there. No. And he didn't say what the response was from the couple.
No.
And her husband or whoever he was, he just standing there like, "She wants to give birth here."
He's probably like, I'm sorry, man. This was not my
Okay.
idea. This was my
That would have been
mother-in-law's
interesting
idea.
to see, the comments on that. But yeah, I mean, lady, why didn't you just go ahead and buy the house or whatever you needed to do to keep the house in your family so you can keep popping babies
In that one room. Oh,
in that one room.
and you know that he will never get that smell out of that room. That is a permanent smell. He's gonna go in and
Yes.
smell placenta every day.
Goodness gracious, all of it, all the body fluids that come out.
I well, and so besides the weirdness of it, like
Okay.
also like what happens if something happens to her? Like, is he now liable? Like
Exactly.
if she dies in there, or if something falls on her, and
Okay. That
now
part.
now he's gonna get sued because she wanted to spit another human being out where she was spat out at. And also, if her daughter then gets pregnant, is she gonna come back to the house? This guy's gonna be
She's
getting
gonna come
like
back.
generation and generation asking him to give birth in his bedroom.
Exactly. "Hey, can I give birth in your bedroom?"
Blech. You let my mom and my grandma do it.
And my great-grandma, so I figure it's cool. He should have charged them. Maybe that's what he should have did, you know? How much does it cost to have a baby?
That's true. And then you could just like what was that show? Dexter. You could just tarp the whole place up like it was Dexter.
Oh, that's true, all the plastic and everything. Oh,
Yeah.
Dexter was amazing with that. So, yeah, um, I would have charged him and be like, "Sure, no problem. I need a cashier's check of" and,
Right.
go go that route. There you go. Make some money out of it.
Do a
And
Dr.
then he could put
Evil.
his yeah.
$1 million.
And put a little sign out. "You wanna give birth? I got a room for you."
Blech.
No, he's not the asshole, but he could have made a profit out of it. He should have negotiated and then told them, "Okay, well, come back tomorrow. I'll have the room ready and bring the cashier's check." So,
I even know. Oh, God, I don't know.
could
People are
you
weird.
just
All
open
right.
up the windows and spray some Febreze?
Ugh, goodness gracious. All right, let's move on. I'm starting to gag. So this next one is I, a 20-year-old female, hooked up with my stepbrother, 20-year-old male, and I'm completely panicking.
You
They,
should be, nasty whore.
they go on to say, I'm a 20-year-old female and my stepbrother is also 20. He's 5 months older. I'm glad they told us that. Our our parents only got married a few years ago, and so we've only lived in the same house for 1 year. We weren't very close at all, more like awkward acquaintances, but we went
Mm.
to the same college. It's a small college near our town where basically everyone goes who stays in the area. We both are in the business school, and so we're in a lot of the same classes and activities, so we ended up having similar friends. We got closer as friends slash siblings while in school, though. My best friend is my roommate. We were all at a bar last Saturday, and my stepbrother was being really nice after a guy I was supposed to meet up with never showed. He kept buying me drinks and laughing at my jokes, and I was a little drunk and I kissed him.
Ooh, that's how it always starts.
He
That or the
seemed
hand on the knee.
he seemed really into it, and we went back to his place and had sex. It was really good, and he was complimenting me so much. And I was kind of bummed for a minute that he's not like some random guy. But then the second was over, I left and haven't answered his text since. And I've been nauseous ever since. I,
Okay.
I literally feel like the grossest person in the world. I don't know if I just initiated this because no one here has really liked me and I was feeling desperate or what. I feel so guilty and I don't know if I should tell my mom or block him or what. I'm going back and forth between having an anxiety attack and remembering like sexual things about him. I don't know if I should transfer even. Sorry for the rant. I'm such a tailspin. Should I cut him off, tell my mom, pretend it never happened, and just distance myself? Try to go back to being friends.
My God. That's a stepbrother. It's not her, like, her blood brother, right?
I mean, no.
Stepbrother. Oh, wait a minute. So they have the same mom or dad?
No, they've only known each other for a couple. They've only lived with each other for a year,
Oh, okay, okay, okay. So each parent had a child
right?
and came into the relationship.
It's like the Brady Bunch,
Okay.
but minus like 4 or 5 kids, whatever.
Oh, okay, okay, okay. So, girl, get you some.
Ugh.
You only lived with him for a year. You're getting to know him. It's fine. Don't block him. It's gonna be awkward at the at Thanksgiving dinner
Oh
because
yeah, family dinners.
yeah,
Oh
girl,
no.
show up with your man. Sit him down and make him a plate. That's your boo thing now, and he can throw it down. Mm-mm. She knows she was doing that. She knows she was into him. She had the hand on the knee, like, "Find me another drink."
It sounds like he set it up. Like she said that guy was supposed to meet her and the guy never showed,
So
but
what did you think? He was the guy?
right? And he kept buying her
Ooh.
drinks and laughing at her joke. Bro, come on. He
Okay,
went on Tinder, pretended to be somebody else or whatever the kids are
are
using these
you
days.
okay? And she swiped and made contact, and he set it up, and then he never showed, and then he was like, "Let me swoop in and save the day and get me some as well."
I know.
I swear, the kids nowadays are so good. Ooh. Girl, don't be tripping about it. She acting like, "Oh my God, it wasn't your blood brother. Look, we were just cousins."
Oh. Second cousins. It's not
You're
that
just
bad.
second cousins. It's not that bad. Golly, you don't even see them.
Oh,
No, don't trip. It is what it is. It happens. Let it happen again.
I,
See what see where we go from here. Keep it all in the family.
can you imagine like the parents, like if they were to come out to the parents like that, like, yeah, we're hooking up.
Okay. We're a couple just like you.
Uh, or
That
if they end up having kids, like,
okay,
then
how
would
does
the
that
parents be like grandparents and aunt and uncles? Or no, I don't know how that would work.
what yeah, what would
No, they'd
no, they'd
still be
still be
grandparents.
grandparents. Yeah, it's
Oh,
just I don't know how that tree kind of thing goes, but
it's like that famous porn. It's like, stepbrother, what are you doing? Or she's stuck in the washing machine. I don't know. I don't know how I know
disgusting.
that.
Oh, because you be looking at that kind of stuff.
I was trying to find machine washing repairs and that came up.
Mhm. I bet it did.
I don't, as someone that's also a stepbrother, I could never be imagine anything like this with my stepsister. So weird.
Okay. Yeah, no, we
Also, like so these kids that are at the bar with them, do you think the
they
friends didn't know
know?
that they were siblings?
Oh,
Like they
see,
know none of
that's
their friends, but like, well, we need to separate these two.
exactly. No, they probably had to have known. Or maybe she didn't, tell them that that was her stepbrother.
And he never told his friends that that's his stepsister.
They sure didn't.
All right, well, that's all that I had today.
Oh my god, that is enough. You need to reply to her and say, "I need an update."
I will search for an update.
Oh my god. So, at any rate, well, real quick,
Oh,
I wanted you to know that I feel great today because I have this neuro gum.
uh-oh.
Joe Rogan that Joe Rogan told me to get, and
Uh,
I need you to get it. It's neuro gum. It has energy and focus and natural caffeine, balanced, everything is in it. It's the best. So,
what is
Joe Rogan
everything?
told me nootropics, it's got everything for your mind and whatnot. I don't know. I just when Joe told me to get it, I got it.
And I can be as smart as Joe Rogan.
Exactly. Because I'm getting on one of these councils with these people. Okay.
You're gonna be part of the administration.
I am. I am. I already sent my letter to Donnie and let him know what I can do.
Let him know what you can't do, and then he will most likely put you in a position that is
Ooh,
what you can't do.
yes. Okay.
You could
At
be
any
the
rate.
ambassador of step sibling affairs.
Oh, yes. Because he would know a lot about that. I wonder if any of his stepkids or anything. Yeah.
Oh,
Gross.
yeah, I don't want to know.
Ah, well, thank you for that, Double D.
Yeah.
What else? What else? What's going on for the weekend for you?
Um, this weekend, well, we're gonna be in the negative temp, so I am not gonna be doing
Ooh.
anything because I don't want to freeze. But
Okay.
I'll be interviewed for different things for where I work. So, we'll see what happens with
Nice.
that.
That's right. Okay. Well, good things. All right.
Thanks.
Well, you have yourself a good win, a good, good win, a good one.
Yes. And thank you to everyone listening as well. Once again, we appreciate all the likes, comments, shares. Give us a middle finger. Tell us we suck. I'll take it. I'll take any kind of comments at this point. So thank you. And that's all.
Bye.
Bye.